I love it. I love everywhere. Like, it depends. You know, each place gives you a different kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, in most times when I'm traveling, I don't go to a country and just stay in the city.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, my name is Damaris Jenga and I create content in relation to travel and lifestyle. And today we have such an amazing guest together with us. She is a traveler. She enjoys traveling outside the world and she's gone to so many African countries as well as countries outside Kenya, and I'm so privileged to be with her today. So guys, she's gonna introduce herself and tell us the different countries that she has traveled, and as well as like a small snippet of the experience and how it has been.
So to start with, you said I've traveled outside the world. I haven't been to space, guys. She's lying.
Oh, really?
I haven't been to.
Yeah, like the next destination that she has is outside the world. I meant outside Africa.
So she's lying. Outside, I traveled outside Kenya mostly. Let me just say outside Kenya, because my passion is to, my goal, my target, yes, is to go to all countries in the world, because I wanna see life. I wanna experience life the way other people are experiencing it.
Yeah.
But most importantly, I want to be to all African countries.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Currently, what countries have you been to?
I've been in Africa. I'll just talk about Africa. I'm not gonna talk about.
Okay.
I've been to Ethiopia. I've been to Egypt. I've been to Uganda. I've been to Tanzania. I've been to Rwanda. I've been to Burundi. I've been to Congo, and I've been to South Africa.
Wow, those are 8 countries?
8 countries. Did I forget any? Not so sure, but yeah, that's all I can remember.
You know, I've only been to Tanzania, like the only country I've been out to, but I'm planning to like travel outside. I was actually watching your bucket list and I was like, we have like relatively the same like desires that we need to travel, go and explore the world and see different things out here. Yeah, so like what has been your best country so far? Apart from Kenya, definitely.
Of course, Kenya is. Anyway, I think it would be very hard to point, because I think every country has like very good experience. I don't know if there's a country I haven't liked, honestly.
Wow, so like there's not that best, like the experience was so magical.
Every country, and you know, personally, like what makes travel interesting or amazing is the people you get to interact with.
Wow.
The people you meet there, they become like family, and they treat you so well. So really, every country I can like point out people who are like amazing to me. Adelaide was amazing in Tanzania. Cynthia was amazing in Burundi. I met a lot of Kenyans living in Burundi. Oh, my Airbnb host was amazing in Rwanda. I met also Kenyans living in Rwanda, and it was like so amazing. So Egypt, I met amazing people. Like everywhere I've gone, I've like met amazing people. So it would be like very hard to point out. But maybe most notably, one thing I liked about my travel, I loved Rwanda. And the reason I loved Rwanda was the security, and I always talk about this all the time when I'm talking about Rwanda. For me, it's all about the fact that it's like they say it's the cleanest city in Africa.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so for me, like that was not the most outstanding thing for me. It's a good thing because people come together to clean the city, so like they get to bond and know each other. It's a good thing, but the most outstanding thing for me was the security.
Wow.
Honestly, because there are lots of cities in this world. I guess there are lots of cities that are very clean, but you're not so sure about your safety and security. The fact that in Rwanda you can walk at 2 a.m. to your house and nobody will take anything or nobody will drop you. The fact that you can take a motorbike any time of the day and you'll still be safe. I think like that's one thing that stood out for me in Rwanda.
Wow.
Yeah, so different countries have different things. In Burundi, I love the fact that they have the beach in the city. I love the beach, I love water, so I love that Lake Tanganyika or Bujumbura is on the shores of Lake Tanganyika. So if it was in Nairobi, I guess I'll be going to the beach every single day.
Yeah. Wow, I love the concept of security, because even here in Kenya, like it's not a guarantee. Like security is not like 100%, especially like at night and stuff.
even in the posh
Like
neighborhoods.
many people face a lot of challenges in their travel. So before we talk about money, like what challenge can you say is your #1 challenge in terms of travel?
In terms of travel, of course it's money.
Okay, before money, please.
Honestly, I don't know what other challenge I can talk about. I haven't faced like any major challenge. Oh, okay. the challenge I can talk about at this point is the fact that in some places it's very hard to make videos. In some countries, like once you lift your camera like this, everybody, like people, so like Kenya, you know, in Kenya at least you take videos, in Rwanda you can, but in some countries you can't, like in Burundi you can't take videos.
Like totally, but now
you
with your phone.
So in some places maybe what you'll need to do is like, oh, you'll need to go to the government, get permits and all that, but even still at that, you're not even guaranteed of being able to take videos. Even with your phone it's still tough. So like making videos in some places it's so hard, and then it's so hard, it's so tough. You don't stress yourself, you just chill and enjoy the people, enjoy the environment, and just do the much you can, as long as you don't land yourself into trouble.
That is so cool. When I think of travel, the enjoyment part of it is so awesome, and the experience and meeting new people. Yeah, so let's talk about money, because like so many people, including me, the reason why I've not like traveled outside many countries is because I have like financial like delay or something like that. But yeah, so like how can you like advise people on traveling on a budget, like some of your trips and such things, and maybe saving strategies?
Personally, one thing I do, you have to put money aside in case you okay, when you're starting on YouTube, of course, like you're not making much, and I'm not making much either, so but in case you have any other sources of income, you'll need to save. Just put, like, have an account specifically that you say, oh, on this account I'm putting, maybe if it's 10,000 or if it's just the amount of money that you need to, or I'm putting aside this amount of money to be for travel. So like plan early. That's one thing I would tell people, plan early. And then also when I travel, I don't go stay in 5-star hotels. So look for like Airbnb, then I find the Airbnb to be cheaper for accommodation.
Well, yeah.
And then like don't use like private cars and taxis all the time, in case the security of the region is good, of the country is good. Just use public transport if it works, like if it can
Trains
work.
And stuff.
Yeah, like just use trains, use the buses, use the like public transport. And then one thing I also do is, like, if I'm visiting a country and the neighboring country is close by, I can access it by road. So if I, like, when I went to Rwanda, I went to Burundi on road. So like that way you are able to cover as much as possible.
Wow, so you plan early and you have like to set aside money specifically for that.
Yeah.
And apart from planning early, you
cut on accommodation
and transport. And also, I'd say also eating street food, like it does like
street food. And you know, on Airbnb you can buy food
and cook
for yourself.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
so like
you don't need to go to the 5 stars, Kempinski's and Marriott, and you don't need to go to those like 5-star hotels so that you can feel okay. I don't know, people, different people have different forms of traveling, but personally I believe in traveling on a budget. Like I want to experience the real life. See, if I go to let me say, like if I go to Marriott in Nairobi, I go to Marriott, maybe I don't know if it's in whichever country. Let me say, even if it's in Congo, if I went to Marriott in Congo, the experience would be like the same. So I would not be able to experience and interact with the people as I would want to. Yeah, so that's why I prefer not to go to the luxury hotels and all that. I want to interact with the real people.
So before we end this video, I want to ask you the last question. Like, what's your dream destination? For me,
oh my goodness.
Your dream
That's
destination.
a tough one. Everywhere. Honestly, everywhere.
Choose one at least. Like, this place, I don't want to die before I get there.
I don't want to die before I go to all countries in the world.
Choose one, darling.
I can't. I can't. Like, I just want to be everywhere. Like, I love everywhere I've been to, and I would love to go to everywhere I haven't been to. So, like, I would never choose, like, oh, this is the final destination. No, I would never choose that. So I wanna be everywhere.
Okay, how many countries does the world have?
195, 197, and 210. So it depends on the sources. I want to go to the 210 because there are some nations that are in dispute. Some people claim, oh, this is a semi-autonomous unit of this place, but so I want to go to even like those ones that are not like really fully recognized, that people are still still struggling to identify themselves as a, you know, some countries want to claim some regions and some regions want to like consider themselves independent. Yeah, so I'm going to go to all the 210. Yeah.
Best place in Nairobi? Not in Nairobi, in Kenya.
Best place in Kenya? Best place in Kenya?
Like to visit, like a foreigner coming to Kenya, like the best place you can tell them to come visit. Definite place to be.
Well, I guess it depends on their liking.
For you.
If you love the beach, then you have to be in the coastal region, Lamu and all that. If you love like culture and all that, then you need to go to the north, like the Samburu, the Maasai. Yeah. If you love, I don't know what, I think I love it. I love everywhere. Like it depends, you know, each place gives you a different kind of vibe. So that's why, like, in most times when I'm traveling, I don't go to a country and just stay in the city. I like going to different places in that country so I can be able to like really tell. I can be able to tell, like, experience different aspects, because that's why you are able to actually like understand the country better. Because if you stick to the city, you'll only experience the city life. I love going to the villages and other cities so I can see the differences and all that.
Wow, that is cool. That is awesome. So you have heard from the adventurers herself, the Tigress, African Tigress. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm gonna link her channel in the description box. Go check her out. She got awesome travel vlogs. Then I'm gonna see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.